Like humans, animals are capable of understanding and sharing a lot of emotions. They feel happiness, sadness, and even fear. Animals do have bad days too, and it's only fair to help when we find them in trouble. Thankfully, these 15 animals in today's video called out for help, and people went to their rescue. Let's check out these amazing moments. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you would like to join this month's Star 5 giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! At number 15, the icy dog. What actions do you take when you find yourself in a difficult situation? Do you stay put or cry out for help? This dog wasn't about to stay quiet when it found itself stuck in icy water. Its predicament would have gone unnoticed if it had not kept alerting anyone around the area by barking loudly. However, its determination paid off as a man found the dog and wasted no time constructing a makeshift rope device used to pull the dog out of the icy water. He successfully saved the dog from freezing to death, and it took only a few hours to recover fully. Indeed, a win for man's best friend. Number 14, Mama Bear and her drowning cubs. A mama bear and her cubs were traveling when they encountered a river. However, the mama bear had no idea that her little bear cubs had not crossed the river as quickly as she did. Instead, they were stranded on the other end, and there was no way she could quickly reach out to them. So she called on another species that she believed could have some sympathy for her little cubs. While the cubs struggled with the water current and tried not to drown, help came around when a fishing boat passing by noticed the situation. The fishermen immediately set to work by using their net to lift all 3 bear cubs on the boat before driving them to the shore. The mama bear had already given up, but she patiently waited for the happy reunion with her babies. At number 13, turtle stuck in a shell. This turtle found itself in a bit of a situation due to a thorny shell stuck to its back. While searching around for help, the turtle was lucky to find a diver willing to pay a little more attention. It began to ask for help from the diver, who swiftly and effortlessly removed the shell. Then, as if to express its gratitude, the turtle turned around to look one more time at its savior before venturing out into the sea. At number 12, Carrot and the Deer. A woman was barely a few steps away from her home when she spotted a deer with an arrow stuck in its head. Apparently, the poor animal had been in that condition for a week. The woman immediately contacted an animal rescue who sedated the animal and offered it antibiotics. They believed that the best course of action was to get the arrow out. According to the animal rescue team, the arrow did not damage the deer's organs, and this was proven when the deer woke up and returned to its activities as though nothing had happened. However, it took a few more weeks for the deer to be back to 100%. Number 11, the swimming squirrel. Even animals that can swim are still capable of meeting a devastating end when they encounter huge open water like the one in this video. No one knows how the squirrel found itself in this predicament, but it is evident from its struggle that it was fighting between life and death. Help would eventually come in the form of a fishing boat, which the squirrel immediately swims close to before being lifted out of the water by the fisherman. The squirrel doesn't struggle as it allows the fisherman to take it back to shore. At number 10, sick eagle. No one knows what happened to this eagle, but it ended up so sick that it affected its ability to fly. It stayed in one position, probably pondering where to get its next meal. That was until a kind human who noticed the animal's predicament offered to help by providing the sick animal with food. The eagle would initially reject the meal until it was convinced that the man had no hidden agenda. But it looked like it wasn't time for the eagle to die. Within about 2 weeks, it was able to recover fully and get ready to explore the world again. Though a dangerous animal, the eagle never attacked the man as it knew his intentions were pure. Number 9, dumpster kitten. This kitten has lived a rather lonely life from its birth, as it lost its mother and didn't have anywhere else to go for any food to it. So it roamed the streets and fed on garbage for days until it was found by a random stranger who saw the kitten in its state and decided to adopt it. He provided the kitten with healthy meals and took care of it until he became an adult. As a sign of gratitude, the kitten, now a cat, constantly licks the hands of its owner anytime it's being fed. And that's a reminder, if not for the kind helper, it would have been long dead. At number 8, hooked sperm whale. It is no new knowledge that animals are smart creatures. They might not show it every time, but they do it enough just to make us marvel. The same can be said about the sperm whale in this video that had a hook stuck in its mouth and took the initiative to approach a diver. His actions were born out of fear that his situation might only get worse if a solution was not found. The diver got the memo and immediately got to work treating the patient. The whale didn't hurt the man and instead showed gratitude after removing the weapon from its body. At number 7, goat on electrical wires. It is difficult to ascertain precisely how this goat got its horn stuck in an electrical pole. Either way, it is clear that the bystanders responded to the cry for help from this goat. As soon as it realized that it would be free soon, all the goat could do was stay still and patient. They eventually stretched a ladder to the goat and this smart animal held it until they could safely lower it down. After its rescue, the goat kept staring at its helpers in admiration, looking for ways to express its gratitude. Number 6. Shark in deep waters. Here is another aquatic animal that, safe to say, found itself in deep water, no pun intended. Luckily, it was also rescued by another human. Apparently, the shark was struck with a knife, probably by another human, and the shark would have met its Waterloo again, no pun intended, if not for the intervention of the diver that came to its rescue by removing the knife. Reports say that the diver returned to the exact location every day to check the shark's condition until it fully recovered. Number 5. Leopard. So, how did a leopard find himself in a well hanging on for dear life? No one knows. What we do know is that the wild leopard was in this ditch that was next to impossible to escape from as it was 20 feet deep. The leopard was very close to drowning when it was discovered by some locals who alerted an animal rescue organization. The wildlife specialists would eventually search for creative ways to get the leopard out of the ditch. After much effort, they constructed a cage that they used to trap the animal before lifting it to the surface. Number 4. Mummy fox in need of food. The fox in this video was always fed daily by its human friend who visited it at the same location every day. However, on this particular day, the fox changed its location to the surprise of the Good Samaritan. The man would eventually follow the fox to its new location, only to discover that the fox took it to the birthplace of her offspring, where she had been taking the food to. The helper would immediately get the memo as he increased the food ration so it was enough for the mother and her little ones. At number 3, giraffe. This animal did not show gratitude like the other animals in this video. Having got stuck in a swimming pool, its situation would alert bystanders. It took the efforts of 10 men who were determined to save the giraffe. At first, they drained the pool of the water and tried to get the pregnant giraffe to step out, but it just couldn't. By nightfall, they had no choice but to demolish the pool, and the animal strutted out with pride. At number 2, humpback whale stuck in a net. This whale got itself tangled in a fishing net, and though it tried to escape, its effort was futile. Well, that was until the struggling animal caught the eye of some people on a ship, who cut the net and freed the animal, much to its delight. The whale wiggled its tail as if to express its gratitude before heading deeper into the water. And at number 1, a baby deer stuck in mud. This is the second deer on our list that found itself in a bit of a sticky situation. This deer, like others, was living its best life when it got stuck in the mud. If not for the swift intervention of a Good Samaritan, it would have eventually died after hours of struggling. Instead, the helper who appeared out of nowhere with his excavator lifted the animal with great care and set it on dry land where it was much safer. And there you have it, folks. These are 15 animals who found themselves in a difficult situation and had to seek the help of a human. If you've ever helped an animal in trouble, do let us know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss another video from Star 5. Thanks for watching.